red folders caused the craziness. But before then, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10, 9, 8. We caught this little action here from the tip of this 4-hour sell window. Right? So a lot of crazy news. Hey, we already made our money last night. We made some money this morning. You didn't have to trade at 1 o'clock, but if some of you guys chose to, hey, we're all adults in here. we're trying to make $1 million, right? And you guys saw what happened. It kind of broke even. But either way, it still made this crazy move and then to the downside. The news came out even. It expected 4.25. The Feds released it the same. It didn't go down. It didn't go up. Caused this crazy action here and then swung down like crazy. So now, because of all that, I am believing now that price should continue downtrending. Price came up this way, faked everybody out, and price dropped, right? So it didn't really hit this area here still. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now based on the 1 hour. Kind of figured out, finishing out this M little thing here possibly. All right, so tonight, all I'm going to do is wait for these areas here. 30-minute sell zone here. And then my 1 hour buy zone down here. Right? So price is in the middle now. You guys can see here. It is forming. What is it forming? Is it a stair step down or a stair step up? And you guys can type it in the chat. All right, stair step down. So once price moves back up here, which I think it will, look for your sell. If price just kind of shoots down here, look for your buy. That's all we're going to look for now that the news is out. It's Wednesday. Until today, price of gold was kind of going up. So remember, always consider midweek reversal. So if US dollar was weak, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, US dollar tends to gain strength. And the structure is kind of looking like that, right? So these are all different things that you guys want to add to your trading toolbox, your counters, your confirmations, your skills, you know, all of this is what you guys add to your trading. And every call, I'm going to give you guys different things to add to your attack plan, right? So gold boomed up like that, cleared out all of that. Price broke down to the downside afterwards, starting to look like a downtrend. Now, all we're going to do is wait for these two areas. Price is in the middle right now, so don't guess. Don't get FOMO. We're just going to wait. Yesterday, I was with our Dallas team, and we marked stuff up like at 2 a.m., 1:50 a.m. I didn't take that signal until 3:30. So I waited live for an hour and a half. And then right when it touched my area that I was looking for, I gave you guys that sell. And we only caught 30 pips, but still, 90% of the battle is waiting, right? I know we want to quit our jobs. I know we want to take care of our family. I know we want to provide for our children and all these things that you have a business you want to fund. You have a dream that you want to go after. And I get that. And we're going to get you guys there. But as you guys are eager to get there, as you guys are, maybe some of you guys are just gamblers and it's okay. And you're excited about losing this money. It's fine. Nothing wrong with whatever category you are. My Zoom calls and my signals are going to help you guys not make as many losses, right? So if you're eager to trade, you're getting off work, you're hanging out with your kids, you're looking for a trade, always ask us in the chat groups so I can help you guys not make these mistakes. So everyone that held, great job. You didn't put a stop loss in. I only put in a stop loss for my strict people that was asking for one. Many people said it in the chat. I don't use the stop loss. I like to kind of manually enter, right? So for the people that want a stop loss, I put it right outside of this box here, 3654. But now the best one would have been down here, but that's a crazy spread. Okay, so congratulations if you guys held. If you guys are either break even or whatever, you guys can get out. It's up to you guys. If you guys are near break even, you guys can close. If it comes back here, even better. You know, I always try to give you guys trades that are instantly or quickly into profits. So we got to profits 30, 40 pips real fast, turned around. It happens sometimes. This is why I don't trade A's session as much, because sometimes it kind of tends to reverse. London, New York, market opens, news opens, and then you start getting a steady trend. That's why I trade London and New York. Now, I'm trading Asian session for a lot of our people that requested more trades, and I just stick to my technicals. So Asia session started from an uptrend. Price broke through here, 9 o'clock. Thought it was going to fly up, and it did. Pulled back. Now it's coming back. All right, so we'll keep an eye on that. Now, this sell zone is what I'm interested in for tonight. So that's kind of why I gave you guys that take profit of 3669. Now listen, same situation. Now if there's a lot of volume here and it booms up past this, I'm just gonna kind of wait for London so it can be more steady. All right, because Asia session is kind of unsteady sometimes. Tokyo opens at 5 p.m. Central. It makes its move, and then a lot of times 2 or 3 hours after Tokyo session opens, it kind of makes another crazy move. So that's something to consider as part of your experience. All right. So check that out. Price is coming back. If you guys are back to break even or starting to get into profits, let me know. Some of you guys closed real quick, like our team out of Hawaii, $200. They were in and out. Smart Asian people. $200 is a lot of money. I don't know what country you guys are in, but a real fast $200, that's good money, right? So I got a message from our Hawaii group, $200 in and out. Perfect. Listen, if you see your trade up $50 or $100, whatever your number is, just take it. It doesn't always have to hit the take profit. All right? It doesn't always have to hit its TP. Like the TP was 3669. And man, we missed it by like 23 cents, right? So as you guys are coming on, you practice, you learn. Once it's up $50 or $100 or whatever your number might be, just take it. Especially if you're trading like a $100 account and you're up $20, or you're maybe trading a $500 account and you're up $50. That's 10%. Now, $50 is not exciting in America, okay? That doesn't even cover dinner, right? But if it's 10%, now we're talking about something crazy. That's something crazy, right? 10%, you don't get that in treasury bonds. It's hard to get that in the stock market and real estate sometimes. So if you make 10% in a day, take it. Focus on the percentages and not the dollar amount. But I understand some of you guys can lose 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. Next week or two, you're going to make it back. That's the blessing of living in America and Canada, right? That's the blessing. The reason why a lot of our overseas teams in Nepal and Philippines and Latin America and Africa, they do really well is because they value their $100. $100 goes a long way in Kenya. So you see my young guy in Kenya, 25 years old. I met him at a Jesus crusade in Kenya. He's making his $15 and he's walking away. My Mexico team, they make their $20, $30 and they stop trading. My crazy gambling degenerates of America and Canada, I love you guys. No problems. Just don't quit the industry if you lose money, because that's what you guys were willing to risk, right? I want to lose this 1,000. I want to lose this 2,000. I'm good. I'm trying to make 20,000. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's all about how you guys handle your losses, because we're all going to lose. Okay, if you're okay with losing 1,000, 2,000, and you do a one lot, hey, that's on you. But don't quit Innova. Don't quit trading. You guys understand? You chose to do a one lot on $1,000 account. Now that's awesome, and I'm gonna encourage your courageousness. But if you lose money, don't let it take you out the game, because losing is part of it. You know, you put that one lot on $500. You know, you put that one lot on $1,000 or $2,000 account. That's what you are willing to risk. So now, if you lose, don't quit Innova. Don't quit trading. That is on you. You guys hear us teach, speak on risk management. That's going to help you guys be successful. But hey, I know some of you guys want to get your Louis Vuitton purse now. Some of you guys want to get some new shoes. I get it. So you guys are taking that risk. Like Jester, he's trying to help a new couple finance their car. A lot of why we don't get what we're praying for sometimes is because we have the wrong motive. All right. This is what we want. We ask God to do it. We ask Almighty Universe to do it. But we just have the wrong motive. If you really make it about helping people, or hey, I want to fund this mission, or I want to help the Sunday school teacher, all I'm worried about is helping every single one of you guys get some extra finances for your needs, right? So our Yvonne, Guatemala, I just focused on helping her pay for her Sunday school kids, get them to the zoo, and they did, right? Jester, Linda, Miranda at the time, 3 kids, and she had a booming business. COVID slowed it down. I just wanted to help her make money for her 3 kids. Maria, 5 kids, tried all these different companies. I was like, guys, just listen, get onto my Zooms, practice your trading. It's going to be difficult at first. It's alien language. But now check it out. $8,000 is what their team made trading the other day, right? That's all I want. I want Theron to win. I want Leo to win. I want Angel, Jen. I want every single one of you guys, Jester, Mexico, Guatemala, Peru, El Salvador, Rafael, Alicia in Toronto, to pay for her new boat, whatever it might be, right? That's why I do this. And automatically, all the things that I need in my life are taken care of, right? I get to take my kids everywhere. We get to go to church all the time. We homeschool them. They get all the toys they want. They get to sleep in all these cool places all around the world. We get to eat the best food, and we get to wake up when we're done sleeping, right? And that's what it's about. So if you guys are doing this, doing that, check your motives. And I assure you, once your motives are right and your heart's in the right place, God's going to give it to you. Okay. Kingdom building is what we're after. I want to build Australia. I want to build Vietnam. I want to build Malaysia. I want to build Singapore, China, Mexico, Venezuela. Teach them how to trade. Show them how to make money online. The ones that want to do sales, teach them sales so they can make life-changing money and they can help out the neighborhood. All right? That's the power of this trading. Okay, so now we went over gold real quickly because I got you guys into it. What pair you guys want to go over next? Preaching deep. Yes, 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 sir. I'm here to build you guys. All right. All right. Bitcoin, US 30, XRP, NAS. So we'll kind of mix it up today. We went over Bitcoin earlier. So let's go over XRP. We didn't touch on that this morning. And then I will look at SUI for you from our new person's request. And we'll go back to Bitcoin because that is one of the other things we trade. So I sent you guys a buy signal for XRP. How many of you guys took it? Sent you guys a buy signal. Who took it? All right. If you guys did, we're rolling in profits right now. All right. So daily, this is what I'm looking at on the daily. Price has broken this trend line here. Let's see what the 4-hour gives us. All right. It's broken our trend line. It's kind of come back. When it was in this 4-hour buy zone here, this is when I gave the buy signal. Stop loss 2.92. Never even got close. And now we're rolling in over 800 pips of profit. All right, you guys saw me give that signal. So now what I think is going to happen for XRP is at least here, $3.15. I'm going to see how much the interest rate news from today is going to affect that. Came, respected our zone here, gave you guys the buy call. Now headed for $3.15. So here, you're going to secure your profits, remove your stop losses, and then see if we have enough momentum to break through. The Feds didn't really do anything crazy, but there was a lot of different partnerships of MasterCard, enrolling Bitcoin and using Ethereum and different things like that, right? So you got to consider all of that into the picture. We always do technicals and we always consider the fundamentals, the news, the global news, wars, different things like that. All right. I'm going to teach you guys the entire game here in Innova. A lot of you guys thought you were just going to come and be part of another trading deal where the educators are using all these crazy definitions, but they don't trade any money. They just try to confuse you, sounding smart, you know, using all these things and trying to confuse you guys, but they're not even trading any real money. All right. Here in Innova, you guys have the real deal. Ivan's the real deal. Juan Carlos is the real deal. Theron, Jen, and Angel, they're the real deal in network marketing. So, you know, we have a really, really good situation here. All the leaders that brought you, Leo, Maria, Miranda, Amanda, you know, all of you guys throughout Europe and Latin America, whoever brought you, they're the real deal. Like attracts like. Now, the rest of us, we just have to practice. We just have to, you know, enjoy the environment and apply what I'm teaching you guys. You guys will not get this overnight. But I assure you, I hung out with all the leaders, Diana, Steph, Kathy. No one's gonna bring people to garbage. Jackie, you know, if it's a garbage environment, if it's a garbage product, same thing with me. If I didn't partner with this company, I wouldn't be promoting it, right? Because I know that I will be teaching the field relevant, valuable stuff. So when they made me an educator, I said, fine, thank you, God. I'll also promote it. And now I'm talking about this company everywhere as well because I love network marketing. It changed my life. My godfather that I came to Dallas for, network marketing, changed his life. Right? He owns a huge mansion in a nice part of Dallas, cash, and he's a massive person in sales. And he said he learned a lot of his stuff from Melaleuca, another network marketing company. So I love this industry, right? And that's why, even though I was managing all these rich Chinese, Japanese, Arabs people's money in the trading market for 5 years, I wasn't really impacting as many people as I could. So Jen and Angel called. So grateful they did. I said yes. And I went from 13, 14 countries to now over 40 countries and hanging out with all of you every single day, trading, teaching you guys, showing you guys how to be a better leader, showing you guys how to raise your children. And, I gave another couple advice to not vaccinate their kids. Another team member went to church after our meeting in Vancouver. I mean, that's just building the kingdom for me. That this is my ministry, right? And that's why I love network marketing, is because I would have never had these experiences if I didn't say yes to Innova. And all I want you guys to know is that you guys are partnered with an excellent company. All right, so XRP, let's go to BTC. I kind of drew out this plan earlier here. I thought price is going to come up here. Interest rates did cause price to drop down like I expected. I thought it was going to come down to this range or possibly this range, but it came down here, respected that, and it's continuing to go up. So the interest rate deal came out. It pulled price down like I expected. I expected price to pull down from whatever happened. I thought it was going to come down here, but it respected this area here. So for Bitcoin, what I'm going to do is see which one of these areas tonight it's going to get to, and then I'm going to continue with this buy trend. All right, because it made a massive move from the news. Huge move down, but it respected this support and this zone here. It's starting to form this trend, as you guys see. So tonight, I'm just going to go along with this trend. You guys understand? See where it ends up in London time. If it breaks here, breaks here, or breaks here, and look for buys because it respected the 4-hour zone. All right, so this is our attack plan for BTC US dollar. All right. All right. All right. Let's go over. I'm going to go over one more and I'm going to get you guys out of here tonight. I'm skipping church to come and hang out, you guys. My pastor in Dallas is preaching. All right, SUI. Let's go over SUI. I'll answer some questions. I'll get you guys out of here by 9:45. All right, SUI. Let's go. Let's go. But I owe you guys this time, so I am going to stick here until the pastor makes me come out. All right. All right, SUI. This is the crypto coin looking like this on the weekly. It's battling this sell zone here, weekly sell zone here. Let's go to the daily. All right, kind of headed up there. So all that matters to us now is this buy zone here at $12.80. So when price pulls back here, you're going to go along with the trend. $12.80. If it pulls back down here, we're going to continue along with the trend. And that is it. Very simple, very straightforward. Everything I teach applies to cryptos, futures, Forex, stock. It's just a slight difference in pricing. I know, BJ, you asked me a question. I'll definitely get back to you after this and answer it for you. Just a slight difference in pricing from Apex or one of the futures accounts and Forex. All right. All right. Yeah, BTC moves faster than gold. So if you're beginning, I don't encourage BTC. It just moves really, really fast. Okay. So I like Euro USD. I like USD if you're brand new. And then over time, after losing a lot of money in US 30, I came back and I found gold as my middle ground. Not too fast and not too slow. you know what I mean? That's why I ended up with gold. Listen, 60 pips a night, 2 lots, $1,200 a night. That's good. 60 pips a night, 4 lots, $2,400 a night. That's good, right? You don't need to get too greedy with this thing. When you're trading small accounts, greed really, really kicks in. Once you guys get to the funded challenges, once you guys get to trading 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, you're going to start realizing that $1,000, $2,000 a day is plenty. So every signal that I gave to you guys this week, you guys saw 40 to 60 pips easy. 1 lot, 600, 2 lot, 1,200, 4 lot, 2,400, and pay all your bills. And then come back to the trading market. You guys understand? So when you guys are squeezing a lot of money out, a $500 account, $1,000 accounts, because you're trying to murder the market. All you young kids with no children, I get it. I was after my 10 million fast as well when I had no kids, right? But kind of slow it down, focus on percentages, and then if you're really, feeling the itch to go crazy, get on a funded challenge or at least trade $10,000, $20,000 live, so you can do the 1 lot, you can do the 10 lot, right? I do 0.01 for every $500, Linda. So 0.01 lot for every 500. Do the math on. So 10,000, you can do 0.20 safely. Now, if you want to be crazy and you want to do 0.5 and you want to do 1 lot, 10,000, that's up to you as well. All right. But now you're talking about exciting money. The 1 lot is a full-time income. And I'm going to work with you guys every day in the chat groups and the Zoom calls until we get you there. But don't rush the process. It's going to take time no matter what, right? Everybody wants the lifestyle and the freedom, but they don't make the Zoom calls. They don't backtest the strategy on their own time. They don't take the signals. They don't wake up at 2 a.m. They don't wake up at 7 a.m. There's a process to get to the life-changing money, right? Like if you want to be an NBA champion in basketball, you got to go to the gym at 6 o'clock. You got to get with your trainer. You got to practice day in, day out, every single day. You're going to win 1 year. You're going to lose next year. You're going to win next year. You're going to lose next year until you become that champion. Trading is the exact same thing. So you got to back test. You got to win money. You got to lose money. You got to apply my strategy. You got to practice. You got to wake up for the signals. Don't miss Zoom calls so you guys can get your mindset correct. You guys can get my strategy down over and over and over again. And 2 years from now, 3 years from now, when you're making $1,000 a day, when you're making 5,000, 10,000 a day, you're going to be like, thank God. You're going to be like, thank God that I made. That's how it works, right? 5 years from now, you're going to be grateful that you didn't miss a Zoom call. Yeah, you're tired at 2 a.m. But guess what? Wake up for the signal. Yeah, you're tired at 7 a.m. You're dealing with a lot. We all got kids. We all got businesses, right? We're all contributing to organizations and Sunday schools and churches. But listen, it's life-changing money. 60 pips a night, 60 pips a session. Just look at it that way. Times 1 lot, $600. 2 lot, $1,200. You guys understand? All you guys have, if your restaurant business or job told you to come in at 2 a.m. to serve burgers, you're coming in at 2 a.m. You work at Denny's, you work at IHOP, they tell you come in at 7 a.m., you're coming in at 7 a.m. You work at the hospital, they call you, hey, I need you at midnight. You're coming in at midnight, right? So take that same, willingness for your 9 to 5 into your trading business, and I assure you, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you're going to make life-changing money like me, like Leo, like Miranda, like Mark, like Mike Kiebert. A lot of these guys, they're not any different. They just were really consistent for 3, 4, 5 months, didn't miss a class, didn't miss a signal, and they worked on their craft. Now, that's if trading is your craft. Some of you guys want to do sales. Some of you guys want to do marketing. Some of you guys want to build a team. Excellent. Get onto these classes, become a product of the product. Even if you don't get good at trading, now you know what to say. Now you know how to explain it to people, and you're going to become a better salesperson anyway. Right? But regardless, I assure you, hanging out with us, you're going to become a much better person. You're going to become a much better entrepreneur. And by the time I'm done with you guys are going to be running through the walls. No one's going to tell you nothing. Your negative friends, your negative family members, that your negative, incidents that you guys are dealing with on social medias, people talking down, it's not going to even affect you because you're making $500 a day. You're making $2,000 a day. They're calling Maria and Miranda the crazy trading moms. But you think they care? You think they care? Nah, they're withdrawing money. They're providing diapers. They're paying for formula, right? So we're all gonna go through these things, but you guys hang out with us, and I'm gonna get you guys so trained up mentally and with your skills, nothing's gonna affect you. All right, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna recruit everyone into this deal because you're making money. You like the leadership. You like hanging out with us. You like these Zoom calls. It wakes you up in the morning, right? You guys saw I did signals with you guys at 2 a.m. I did signals with you guys in the morning. I did my Zoom class. I took care of my kids. I crashed out, woke up, made it to church, gone to the Zoom call. Now going back to trade with our Dallas team after this call. All right, so I'm working with you. All you have to do is meet me halfway, roll out of bed, and hop onto a Zoom call, right? I'm grinding in Dallas. I'm grinding in Chicago. I'm grinding in Vancouver. I'm doing it for you guys because my motive is to make sure you guys take care of your kids. You guys finance your dream. You guys, are able to provide for others at work, at church, it's your organization, right? So I'm grinding with y'all. You just have to wake up and take that trade in your pajamas. I think that's pretty fair. I'm not asking you guys to work outside in the sun. I'm not asking you guys to wait tables for 16 hours a day. I'm not asking you guys to be a janitor or clean up our restrooms in our houses. I'm just asking you guys to wake up on Zoom, take the trades, and we're all on fire for God. We're all on fire to expand this kingdom because the kingdom of God is not just being religious. It's not just, going to church all the time. It's actually making a difference in your community, in your country, right? You get resources so you can bless more people. You get resources so you can do more good. Whatever you guys believe. Almighty, Allah, universe, whatever, more money will help you guys do more good. All right? You can't do good stuff if you're struggling and you can't pay for your gas bills and your electricity bills, right? You want to help people, you want to be Mother Teresa, you want to be whatever, you want to be the next Buddha. Cool, right? It's going to take finances, okay? That's what business is about. That's why you have to learn things. You have to have an open mind. You have to practice because with technology, with your cell phone, you don't have to go to Wall Street anymore. You don't have to be an intern for the Big Four or Goldman Sachs. You don't have to go work, mindlessly 80, 90, 120 hours, weeks in Chicago or Wall Street to hopefully get a job to be a trader. You pull out your cell phone, you listen to my trades, and you make more money than 99% of the trading market. If that's not the Most High, if that's not God, I don't know what to call that. Okay? You guys pull up your cell phone. You guys copy my signals. You guys take Leo, Rashila, Trix's signals, plug into a couple Zoom calls, and you make more money than 99% of the market. So if you guys have been looking for something, you guys have been praying for a breakthrough to help with your car notes, your mortgages, this is where it's at. Listen, I recruit people at Starbucks if they have a good attitude, not because I'm trying to recruit them, because I know they need help with their bills. The Chick-fil-A, the gym, the people that I play basketball with, I try to recruit them, not just to recruit them, but because I know they could be behind on their mortgage. They need some help with their apartment rent. They need help with their kids' schooling and baseball lessons and piano, right? That's why I recruit people, because I know that they are 3 paychecks away from losing everything. And trading can change their life. That's how much I believe in this, right? That's how much I believe in trading. because I know they're about to lose everything. They're 3 paychecks away from losing everything, but I know that this can help them. That's why I recruit people into trading. This is why I help ministries for free. This is why I help pastors and all of our people in Kenya, Congo, Nepal, Vietnam now, Malaysia for free, because I know what this can do for them and their members. The person that you come across that serves your coffee, they're probably behind on their student loans. The person with the positive attitude at the restaurant that serves you, they're probably about to lose their car. All right. That's how you bring them to this opportunity. I'm going to train them. And because of the right intentions, every single one of you guys are going to prosper in this season. God's positioned me here because I'm a 13-year network marketer first and a 7-year full-time trader to help you guys get to the same financial destination without losing $1 million, without hanging out with the bad companies, without having brokers and exchanges run off with millions of your dollars. You guys don't have to experience any of that, right? And that's the power of having the right mentor. Don't be cheap on mentorship, okay? Because the right mentorship pays. All right. So I gotta go hang out with my team in Dallas and take our pastor to eat. So I'm gonna end this call short tonight, you guys. I'm gonna talk to you guys on WhatsApp. I'm gonna talk to you guys on Telegram. I'll be back on the markets tonight to give you guys another analysis. And I'll see the rest of you Friday morning, 8 o'clock. If your team members missed a call, let them know they crazy for missing these calls, because we catch trades. We show you guys how to do it yourselves. I wouldn't have any of your 10,000 team members miss these calls, because it's going to help them make money for their family and their mission and their God-given dream. And that's what this is about. All right. So I'll see you guys 2 a.m. for signals tonight and 8 a.m. on Zoom on Friday. Thank you guys for always plugging in.